Hello everyone! Welcome to part 2. It's time to put some details into this beautiful picture by Anastasia Koldariva from her Serenity book. We used alcohol markers to base coat her, and now we're going to use Prismacolor pencils to add the details. So that's exciting. I have already picked some pencils here. And we're going to zoom in and get started. Okay, let's start with the bones. So I have the French grays, and I'm going to start with the 70% French gray and use that for the darkest, wherever they want. The shadow, she gives us some dots, some dotting where she thinks, well, the illustrator has put the shading, but you can add more if you would like. But to start with, just go over her. Stippling her dots is a good place to start with that 70%. There we go. Okay, then for the skull as well, we want to get this in here. I'm basically just like scribbling. I love this part. Having that base coat down allows me to be a little more messy, and then I can clean it up with my lighter colored pencils as I go, but just this first color of pencil, it can be a little bit messy. I like it. Yeah. Then I'm going to take, this is the 50% French gray, and I'm going to go over the 70% and then take it out just a little bit. So right over the top of that 70%. I'm not using pressure. I'm being very light-handed. I'm just right now getting the color there. Over the top of that 70, fade it out a little bit. Beautiful. Okay. Then we're going to go to the 10% French gray. This needs a little quick sharpen, if I can find my sharpener in the midst of all these shavings. Okay, I'll just give it a little sharpen. Okay, and then we're going to go over the top of everything. This one I'm going to use just a little bit of pressure to blend it all out. Not a ton, but a little bit. Just blend that right into that marker that we had down. Oh. Go. So nice. Awesome. That looks great. You could add a little bit of a cream or jasmine if you want a little more of a yellow tone. I really like that just the way it is, so I'm going to keep it. Okay, for the, I don't know, branch or stem or whatever this is, I'm going to use our two darkest colors, so the 70% gray to go along the bottom, and then any shadows that we may want. And then I'm going to blend it out with the 50%. Adding just a little bit of pressure to add that to get it to blend with the marker a little bit. I want to add that pressure to blend it a little bit. Okay, so we'll do that all around with the branch. Okay, so we'll do that. And then let's see what else while we're right here. I want to do, well, her hair. Let's do dark brown in the shadows of her hair. You want to always follow the direction the hair is moving when we do hair. But we want to get these kind of shadows in. Okay, and we've got some like twisting and turning with her hair, so we kind of have to look and see how each piece is moving and do our shading accordingly. We'll do some hair tutorials, I think, in November. I think that will be fun. Okay, and then let's take Chestnut and blend that out. Still moving in the same direction of the hair. I left a nice highlight there. You pick and choose where you want your highlights. Alright, let's get that much done and then we'll see kind of where we're at. Alright, I'm going to take pumpkin orange and just go around the outside of these circles. We're going to put some glitter in them, so I'm not too concerned about making them look too fancy. And then we'll put a little there. Okay, now, okay, for her skin, I'm going to start with Light Umber and put it in the shadows. So we're going to put all these dark areas around her eye, underneath her lips. Hi, Sophie. What you doing, huh? What you doing? Oh, we're talking. What are we talking about? The door's open. You can go outside all by yourself. You don't need mommy. Oh, good scratch. Yeah, you don't need me. You can do it all by yourself. Just light pressure. Nothing too strenuous here. And to kind of darken up back here. Okay. You can go out all by yourself. I'm busy. I'm busy. You can go out and chase Jinx. Go get Jinx. Yeah. Go get the neighbor dog. Go get her. What are you doing, huh? I'm gonna lay down. I'm busy. Oh, we're so sad. What you doing? Huh? What do you want? Oh, it's so sad. Alright, so we've done that light umber. Let me pull some here. Okay, now I'm going to grab, this is called Beige Sienna. We are going to go over the Light Umber and then fade it out. This is going to put a little bit of pink in her face. A little bit. There we go. Just around those edges in that Light Umber. I'm using a little bit of pressure, but not a ton. A little bit. I want to make sure this is mixing well with our Light Umber, so that's why I'm adding a little bit of pressure and then going over the Light Umber. And then I'm lightening my pressure as I get away from the Light Umber. Sorry about the glare. I wish I could get rid of it. I don't know what to do about it though. Alright, let's come down her body here. Okay. So here's kind of where we're at with her. Okay, now I have, this is Peach Beige, and I'm going to put it in here, kind of in our lightest areas where we want our highlight. We can still use that marker color, so I have that marker color in there too that I'm utilizing. Okay, I'm gonna grab, I think, some beige. Let's see. Yeah, so I've grabbed beige to put in here as well. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Just blend it nicely together. We might want to put some like pumpkin orange or something on her lips. Okay, I'm going to grab a little bit of pumpkin orange. And then I'm going to grab the Beige Sienna. Blend it out. Oh yeah, that's nice. And then I'm going to grab some dark brown to put in her eyebrow. Darken that up, and I'm going to sharpen this. Get a little definition. Okay, let's see if we... Yeah, that looks really nice. This is that pumpkin orange. And that Beige Sienna. Okay, that's really nice. All right, so for our bird here, which is the only thing we have left for pencil, I have Indigo Blue to put in the dark spots, the shading. Okay, so we can see where she's given us some shading, and then we can use, like, if it's under something else, if it's needs to be back behind, if it's further away. You know, we can use those indicators to tell us what needs to be shaded as well. Okay, so we're going to do that along this whole bird. And then we're going to come in with Steel Gray and blend it out. Look how much that adds to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that along the whole bird, and then we're going to add some extras, some pretties, to really bring this picture to life. Alright, we have an orange glitter gel pen. Let's put some glitter on these little doodads. Some glitter. Looking very pretty. Okay, and then we have a few more here. Alright, then we have some white Jelly Roll pens here. Let's see, this is 0.8. Let's see. We had like where they were kind of connected, right? Putting that kind of back in, so it kind of looks like they're hanging from her hair. They're connected together. I mean, it's it looks nice. Up and around. Okay, and then I'm gonna get, let's see, the one which is a little thicker of a line, but I just think it does better doing like highlights. So I'm gonna put this like on her lips, a couple of dots in her eyes, shoulders, and kind of bring this to life. I think this is such a fun page. We didn't use like, we used some colors that we don't usually use, and I just think it's kind of fun. And it turned out fabulous. We could put some and, you know, Well, I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, that you find time to relax, rejuvenate, do something that relieves some stress, throw some color around if it's your thing. I love to. I just think it's so much fun to see what we can come up with. If you color this page, I would love to see it. You can tag me on Instagram as JamieFran222. And yeah, I hope you guys have an awesome day and week and weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Ooh, I love her. Bye.